The Political Crisis in Venezuela and the Simón Bolívar Law, Sanctions Strategies and the Impact of Nicolás Maduro's Arrest. Introduction. Venezuela finds itself at a political crossroads, with its president, Nicolás Maduro, remaining one of the most controversial figures in global politics. The country, which has faced years of internal turmoil, economic collapse, and growing unrest, is now grappling with the consequences of the Simón Bolívar Law, a measure introduced by Maduro's government to combat the political opposition and international sanctions. This article delves into the ramifications of this law, Maduro's arrest, and the larger geopolitical dynamics shaping Venezuela's future. Venezuela's political landscape, a struggle for power and survival. The political situation in Venezuela has been marked by persistent instability and deepening authoritarianism. Nicolás Maduro's presidency, which began in 2013 following the death of Hugo Chávez, has been fraught with controversy. Maduro's government has been accused of undermining democracy, manipulating elections, and using security forces to suppress dissent. These actions have led to widespread protests, human rights abuses, and an economic crisis that has resulted in hyperinflation, mass migration, and severe shortages of food and medical supplies. Despite the mounting pressure from both the Venezuelan population and the international community, Maduro has managed to cling to power. His government's response to opposition and international criticism has been aggressive, employing tactics ranging from media censorship to imprisonment of political opponents. The government's refusal to hold free and fair elections, along with its increasing reliance on military support, has turned Venezuela into a de facto authoritarian regime. The Simón Bolívar Law, a strategic response to international sanctions. In 2024, the Venezuelan National Assembly, under Maduro's influence, passed the Simón Bolívar Law, a piece of legislation designed to combat international sanctions and any external interference in the country's internal affairs. The law criminalizes the support for foreign sanctions, including any actions that could be interpreted as aiding or promoting international pressure on the government. Under this law, individuals and organizations found guilty of supporting foreign intervention face severe penalties, including lengthy prison sentences. Critics argue that the Simón Bolívar Law represents a further consolidation of power in Maduro's hands, restricting freedom of expression and discouraging any form of political dissent. By criminalizing support for international sanctions, Maduro's government seeks to suppress any opposition to its policies, while also making it more difficult for the international community to influence the political situation in Venezuela. This law effectively silences dissenting voices, both within Venezuela and abroad, and has been widely condemned by human rights organizations as a violation of basic democratic freedoms. The arrest of Nicolás Maduro, a turning point in Venezuela's political crisis. In early January 2026, Nicolás Maduro was captured by U.S. authorities in a high-profile operation that marked a dramatic turning point in Venezuela's ongoing political crisis. The arrest of Maduro, who had been under investigation for corruption, human rights abuses, and his role in the country's economic collapse, sparked immediate reactions from both domestic and international sources. Maduro's supporters view the arrest as a politically motivated move orchestrated by the U.S., while his critics see it as a necessary step in holding him accountable for his crimes against the Venezuelan people. Following his capture, the Venezuelan government denounced the action as an illegal act of aggression and vowed to retaliate. The arrest of Maduro has escalated tensions between the Venezuelan government and the U.S., as well as with other Western powers that have long opposed Maduro's regime.